Every organization should have a succession plan that identifies the potential replacements for all key leadership positions and a management development plan to ensure that those who are identified as possible replacements are prepared to assume the new responsibilities. Not all who want to be promoted have the ability or motivation to succeed. To help identify employees who have the greatest potential for promotion, some companies use a 9-box grid. This 3x3 grid is a versatile tool that allows senior executives to compare employees within each department and across divisions using multiple managers. The grid contains 3 levels of job performance and 3 levels of promotion potential, as illustrated on this slide. Each manager is placed in one of the 9 boxes in this grid. Managers who are assigned to work in a foreign country, called expatriate managers, face special challenges that go beyond just learning a new language. Adjusting to the culture, understanding new laws, and ensuring their family is comfortable are all items that organizations should include in expatriate training. Safety training is designed to prevent accidents and is required by the Occupational Safety and Health Act. In industries where hazardous materials are used, OSHA requires specific training that explains why the materials are hazardous and how to use them safely. In some situations, this training must be repeated annually. Employees should never perform a job until they have been authorized to do it and have received adequate job instruction. Accident statistics indicate that new employees are much more likely than long-term workers to be involved in an accident. Workers who have been employed between 1 and 3 months suffer 3 times as many injuries as workers with 1 to 3 years of work experience, and 8 times as many injuries as workers with 20 or more years of experience. Furthermore, new employees are not as likely as long-term employees to recognize and report hazardous conditions. Providing sexual harassment and discrimination training is beneficial for both the company as well as to educate the employees to know how to properly behave. In 2 cases of sexual harassment, Farragher versus the City of Boca Raton and Burlington Industries versus Ellerth, the Supreme Court said that an employer can minimize its liability in a harassment case if it can prove that it took reasonable steps to prevent harassment. In the Kolstad versus the American Dental Association case, the court provided a defense against punitive damages to employers who exercise good faith efforts to comply with the discrimination laws.